The Fragrant Flower Blooms with Dignity is simply incredible. Manga fans went crazy over the series getting an anime adaptation. Fans sung its praises even before we watched the premiere. I have to be honest and say that this was one of the first shows that blew its hype out of the water. I mean, these characters were so genuine, so sweet, and so grounded. From the start, I really liked the cliche scary introvert guy falls in love vibes, and this time there was a much deeper storytelling element with some subtlety. Rintaro, our MC, has a very domineering presence, and so kids always bullied him for looking mean and ostracized him. He even gets that societal prejudice reinforced whenever he interacts with the Kikyo girls at the neighboring school. There seems like there could be a lot of social pressure if these two end up dating. It is a very Romeo and Juliet type of situation, and I like that the story pulls from all of these normally overused tropes to combine them into something completely original and interesting. The first interaction between Rintaro and Waguri is extremely hilarious. The typical soft-spoken, calm, and polite Japanese social interaction is just turned up to 100 at the bakery, and it just reminds me that this show would not make sense in America. I think that's what I like about anime too. There are so many uniquely Japanese experiences that make me feel as though I have special insight when watching a foreign TV show. It's like that feeling you get when you find a musical artist that no one knows about and you are saying to yourself, yes, this is my band. No one else is as good as me when it comes to finding great music. Back to the episode though, Rintaro ends up protecting Waguri from some rough guys, and she ends up asking Rintaro out on a date, kinda. I think I am starting to understand the meaning of the title of the show. I would assume it is talking about Waguri blooming metaphorically. As in classic anime fashion, the girl you never expected would be in another part of the main character's life shows up directly next to him in the school that is supposedly full of girls who hate guys like Rintaro. And so begins an epic tale of romance. I thoroughly enjoyed this premiere, and yes, it was so sweet that it made me tear up. These two were kind and generous to each other, and it seemed like they are already fond of one another, which is rare to see from the start of an anime. As my good friend pointed out when we discussed the show, their communication style is much more mature than most rom-com anime main characters, and it's nice to see a lot of respect among two young people. It's weird because usually that vibe comes off as cheesy and disingenuous, but IDK, these interactions felt very genuine and non-exaggerative anime-like. The tone wasn't goofy with a side of romance. The tone was serious with a side of sweetness. It really comports with my personality, and so I think that's what I liked so much about this anime's first episode. Obviously, we will have to continue to watch in order to see how the execution plays out, but man, right now, the first episode was a perfect 10 out of 10 star. What did you guys think of episode 1? Manga readers, was this how you expected the adaptation to look and feel? Overall, guys, a really solid viewing experience. So if you watched my reaction to see if the episode was worth it, trust me, it is.